What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-Day Fiance video, and this one right here is all about Big Ed and Liz in the most recent episode of season 7, episode 16. But with that being said, though, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, that is a member of Patreon, and that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. And with that being said, let's get into it.
This is nice. A few days ago, Liz and I looked at a house, and it was out of our price range. Liz and I have gone back and forth about getting out of San Diego, and I think that has a lot to do with because we're in such a volatile or volatile relationship and the type of friends that she has and I have. We can go to a new city where we don't know anyone and we can start over. And I would be open to that.
It's backwards.
Backwards?
Give me your tag right here.
Oh, here, pull this one. Here, pull this one. Go this way. Oh, well, you're strangling me. Okay, there we go.
You're like you're my child. It's inside out, but did you dress yourself today?
Pretty proud.
So you ready for me to go back to work? Well, I've been at work, but
Yeah.
I've cut back on my hours a lot the last 6 months, and I'm officially going back to Encontro as a full-time restaurant manager. I know Ed is nervous about me working full-time because the long work hours were a problem with Ed and I when we first started dating. So it is important to show him that me going back to...
Sorry, I didn't realize that Ed paid your bills, because in the last episode, you blatantly said that you had been living off your savings. So I don't know why you give a damn about what anyone has got to say about your work, especially Ed. Ed has not been paying your bills, is he though? This whole time you have not been working because of him. And sorry, but who pays for your child as well? Apart from the baby father, who obviously has custody of your child. If no one should be in a relationship with anyone that stops them from earning money to pay for themselves, to pay for their living, and most importantly, to also pay for their kids or kid. Pathetic.
To work, there's nothing to worry about. I'm going to work, making my money, coming home.
It makes me feel better that you're working. I want you to miss me. I want to give you your space, and we want to buy a house, and I'm going to need your help. I have to admit that Liz going back to work full-time does scare me because it has led to...
It's none of your goddamn business.
Our breakups in the past, but yet I still want her to feel empowered and independent. If I want my relationship with Liz to work, I'm just going to have to be okay with that. Now that you're going back to work, I mean, how do you feel?
There are...
Technically, you don't have to be okay with anything. You could just leave her. That would be the perfect solution, don't you think, Ed? Anyway, we continue.
There are going to be times where I will have to work late, or I may have to pick up a weekend night shift.
I don't want 1 a.m. like midnight stuff. It's...
No, but inventory isn't like midnight.
I know.
And if, gosh forbid, I do need to pick up a Friday shift, it is going to be a midnight 1 o'clock a.m. shift. Like, it is what it is.
I'm not going to understand that. I don't want you working till 1 a.m. I'm sorry, I don't. And I'm never going to be okay with that.
It's a restaurant. I can't just work days.
It's just that industry. And you've told me, oh my God, somebody wanted to go get a drink. I'd rather you and I have a drink on our sofa, snuggling. I want you to want that. The concerns I have with Liz working late, the people that she works with, it's young adult kids that are still in school, and they're there to make money and party in excess. And in the past, it was hard for me because Liz's coworkers didn't like me.
Yes, key word, hard for you. But nobody gives a damn about you, Ed. But anyway, we continue.
And they would be whispering in her ear about our relationship. And I think that led to our breaking up. I don't want to do that. I don't want that. Can you be okay with that?
It's just my nose. So,
Why don't sound it like that? Well, I don't want to walk away from this conversation unless you feel good and like you've been heard.
I'm walking away because it's just not worth fighting about. I'm going back to work, I'm making my paycheck, and I'm following your terms.
terms?
Your terms.
Okay.
If I have any chance of contributing to a house or potentially taking on my daughter, I need to be able to prove that I can provide. I cannot be held back. And Ed seems to be putting his own insecurities ahead of mine, and that makes me worried about the future. And Ed's resistance is making me feel like I have to choose between him or my job. I don't know.
I would see more as choosing him or your living. Because you need your job to live. So forget the job for a second. No. It's either a choice between Ed or your living. And your living is your bills and your kid. I would say common sense should answer that question for you, but clearly common sense is not one of the areas in life that you have. Pathetic.
I need a partner.
Well, thank you for listening and understanding. And no job is more important than us.
I'm all alone.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Thank you so much. And is Liz around?
Yeah. I've been back at work for a couple days as a full-time manager.
This wasteman turned up to her job as well. Wow.
The night's going really good because my chef just offered me a huge promotion as partner in the restaurant.
You care so much, and you proved yourself. I mean, you worked hard to get to this point. That's why I'm offering you to be a part owner of Encontro.
Oh my gosh.
Serious.
I am shocked that this has been offered to me. If I accept this offer, I'll be working more hours, and it could really add a lot of strain in my relationship with Ed. If I don't accept this offer, I can be missing. Thanks for coming in, okay? Thank you. I'll be right there.
So Liz is back to work full-time, and things are going great. And tonight, I'm coming to the restaurant because I want her to know that I support her 150%. I'm committed to, being with Liz and having a relationship work, and I want her to know that I'm serious and that I love her.
How's your night? You missed me yet?
I did.
Do you want me to put food in for you?
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do whenever you're ready.
Is it your salad or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the salad. And then a side of bread.
Are you gonna ask me how my night went?
Sorry, how was your night?
I have something to tell you.
This is definitely not the place to have this conversation with Ed. Come on, be real.
Chef just offered me a partnership.
So first of all, congratulations. That's a huge opportunity for you. But do you have to live here to be a partner or no? I mean,
I have to be here to run the restaurant.
you just kind of dropped something on me that's kind of pretty big. You came to me.
I know what I did.
You're like, I want to move.
know
So then
what I
in my
said.
mind, I'm like, okay. And then I come here tonight and you're like, oh, by the way, they want to make me a partner, which it sounds like we're not moving. I am somewhat, perplexed because Liz tells me that she wants to move, kind of a fresh start. And I agreed because I'm still willing to fight for this relationship. So it's like, okay, one day she's like, we're moving. And the next day, oh no, I got offered a partnership. So yeah, it does feel sort of like she is choosing her career over us. I think.
All she said was that I've been offered partnership. That's all she has said at this moment in time. You have immediately jumped the gun because she wanted to see your reaction. You should have said, oh, okay, that's good. So what do you want to do? I mean, congratulations. So do you want to take it or do you still want to move? That is the way it should be done. None of this BS of just Ed being Ed, basically, in a nutshell.
It's very selfish, so I'm disappointed. I don't want you working 80 hours a week. That's what a partner does. It's a very big commitment, and I want a wife.
feel like if I choose to take partnership, you're not wanting to. I'm just saying if I choose.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
making
just saying,
me.
like, let's wait and see what he's offering before we say anything. If it means that it's something that consumes your life, then I don't want to go back to that life. And I'm still in my mind, I'm worried that we're okay until the next fight. Liz's hours have always been, a strain on our relationship. And now, if she accepts the offer, she's going to be working even more hours. My obvious fear is I don't want it to go back to the way it used to be. This could be the reason why I lose Liz again. And that scares me.
As long as you continue being Ed, things will always be the same.
Sounds like a breakup, the way that you're making me feel.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just being realistic.
Well, like I said before, as long as Ed continues being Ed, their relationship is always going to be doomed. And there's no question about it. But hey, you guys let me know exactly what you're thinking down below in the comment section and we will certainly talk about it. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course,